And what do you think of your own personal chances, Bob?
Well, I'm pleased that I've got off with a win. I played as well today. It's very difficult to play in Johannesburg. I've just come from Europe, and I've had a day and a little bit practice, and I hit a few balls in today, and it's very difficult to play here in Joburg. It takes about a week to get adjusted. The balls fly, the altitude. I've got an extremely tough match coming up. Probably play Connors in the next round, and if I get through that one, well, you know, there's nobody who's going to any better than him, really.
Yeah, right.
So I have a tough match coming up. See how it goes.
Yeah, and how do you find the altitude here?
Well, as I was just saying, it's difficult.
Yeah,
it's
right.
difficult to adjust to, and playing best of 5 sets and hot days like today, going a bit short of breath.
Yeah.
But the altitude makes Johannesburg very difficult.
And Australia generally has boycotted South African sport. Why is it that you Australians decided to come?
Have Australia generally boycotted South African sport? I didn't know that, really. I spend so little time in Australia. I haven't been back. I left in January this year, and I read in the papers in Europe and overseas that there was a big to-do about the rugby. But and then actually this year is the first time that I've had to get a visa to come to South Africa, which is new from our new Labour government. But as for boycotting, that's news to me.
Yeah, and how do you feel about playing sport in a country with our racial policies here?
I thought this was going to be a sports interview, and it's turning into a little bit political. Well, I think I could sum it up by saying that Australians should be the last country to throw stones at South Africa.
Yeah.
And I come here. I've got a lot of friends in Johannesburg, and I like playing here. I like the country. There's been a lot of strides made since in the last. I came here first about 3-4 years ago, and I mean, now you have black players in this tournament, and 3 years ago, I mean, there was no question of them being able to play, and now they're playing in the tournament. And each year I come out, there's been further progress made, and it's encouraging, I think. And Arthur Ashe is here this year, which is great. Arthur's a good friend of mine, and I'm pleased he's able to play here.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, thanks a lot.